And time now for this week's mental health moment. Between stress around the holidays and the changing of the seasons, this can be really a difficult time for anyone, but even more so for those who suffer with anxiety and depression. Dr. Marc Kaplan, Sweetser's medical director, joins us now to talk about some of the coping strategies. Dr. Kaplan, thank you so much for joining us again.
Such a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, we always appreciate you when you come on the show. So how can people process holiday family stress and other types of stress this time of year?
I think one of the most difficult things people experience is if they've had a loss over the past year, and now the person that they loved and lost is no longer part of their holiday season. And I think planning a little bit for that in advance can make a big difference. For example, you know, when you're missing your deceased loved one, you really have to look at what's coming and decide what's best for you. Okay, so some people find it very comforting when they go to the family holiday party and people have, you know, memories to share of the person that's lost, and they're pretty good at commiserating and giving you some support, then maybe that's great. But if it's the kind of family and party where you don't really feel like you're going to be supported and the person is not going to be acknowledged who's no longer there, then sometimes you may want to stay home or plan a little trip or plan some way of memorializing the person that's gone, you know, because you may have some of your own holiday rituals and you may not have that person to do them with anymore, but you can still do it and have that person in a way still with you.
What if you're going through something like breakup or divorce or something like that, where you're just no longer with the person, but it does feel like a loss? Do some of the same coping strategies apply?
Some of them do. You know, one of the main things is we tend to not acknowledge and honor our stress when there's some real good reasons for it. So in a situation like that, I mean, awkward in capital letters. You know, if you go into a holiday party and the person that you've been with is not there anymore, you're going to get possibly a lot of questions and some relatives that are rather abrupt with these questions. So truth never lies, you know. You say no longer together, and don't get into it, because you know there's some people that will want to just make it your fault, you know, no matter what, you know. So
knowing your triggers, coming up with a plan,
and to bring someone with you that's like an ally that knows your situation and is kind of looking out for you. For example, you don't want to drink a lot of alcohol, especially if you're depressed and anxious. All right, and things will come out. You'll say things that you don't really want people to hear, and you know it works better just to be in the present, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Dr. Kaplan, we appreciate it, and we know that also that this time of year, in terms of the weather, can bring out depression and anxiety in people as well. So good to be looking out for yourself during this time.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me.
We appreciate you coming on the show. Thank you so much.